What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome all my new subscribers. I want to take a second to thank each and every single one of you guys out there. You guys rock, and all the support is awesome and appreciated. So today's video, I wasn't really going to shoot a video on it, but I figured why not? Why not bring you guys along with me? Today we're going to be taking a look at the Griots Garage Brilliant Finish Rinseless Wash. So a rinseless wash is basically a rinseless wash. Hello. But you don't have to get your water hose out and anything like that. So it is very convenient, especially for those who may be in like a drought and they're limited to water. They don't have a water hose. You live in an apartment complex. You can't hook up a 84,000 foot hose from the front of your complex and run around the side because they don't want you washing your car at your apartments. Stuff like that. This rinseless wash method can really benefit those in those situations. Now in my situation here, I'm going to be showing you guys on my 98 Eclipse GSX. It's been sitting here for a while. Now usually I'm very good at coming out once or twice a week and wiping the car down and keeping it clean. It sees very few actual contact washes, like out with the hose and the foam and all that kind of stuff. Doesn't see those very often, but granted the situation that we've had out here, I've just slacked way beyond the wipe down phase, I call it. It's a little too dusty for me to use a detailer or just for a quick wipe down like I normally do. So the Griots Brilliant Finish Rinseless Wash, I absolutely love this stuff. This is actually my first time actually using it as a rinseless wash. What I like to do with this stuff is I will add an ounce or two in my wash bucket every time I wash a car, just for that added lubrication. And especially if I'm going to be using the soap as a clay lube, like clay lube, when I'm doing my clay towel, I like to ensure I have a little bit extra lubrication. So that's why I always toss a little bit of this in every wash bucket that I use, even if I'm going in for a contact wash. And as you guys can see, that's how much I've used so far. This is actually my second bottle of this that I bought. But my car is too dirty right now to wipe it down. So I figured, why not do a rinseless wash and bring you guys along with me? Let's have some fun. Let's see how this stuff works. Now, one thing to note, this stuff smells absolutely phenomenal. It just smells like straight candy, guys. I love it. So let me go over a few things here on the bottle. As you can see here, it says saves water. So yeah, all you need is anywhere from 3 to 5 gallons, depending on how big your vehicle is. Dunk, wipe, dry. Brilliant Finish Rinseless Wash saves tons of water by allowing you to wash your car from a single bucket. No hose, no hassle. This wash is formulated with advanced polymer technology that gently traps dirt and dust in your wash towel or pad, prevents wax stripping, and produces a vibrant, streak-free finish. It is safe and effective for all painted surfaces, glass, and wheels. Directions: wash your car in the shade. We're in the shade, we're in the garage. You'll need 3 to 6 gallon bucket. Okay, so here I got my Griots wash bucket. I fill it up with 3 gallons of water, and on here it says 1 ounce to gallon. So I put about 3 ounces of Griots Brilliant Finish Rinseless Wash in my wash bucket. I've got 2 yellow 500 GSM, as you guys will see, plush edgeless towels in the bucket soaking. If you're gonna do this, let them soak in the bucket for at least probably 20 to 30 minutes. I've had them soaking in here for about half hour or so. Let them soak for a while, you know, really soak up that lubrication. Let's see, and 2 quality 16 by 16 microfiber towels, plush. Okay, yep, those are the ones I got. Add 1 ounce of Brilliant Finish per gallon. Okay, work one section at a time from top to bottom. Following, dunk, wipe, and dry. It's as simple as that. So, I got here is my Griots PFM. This is, if you have their drying towel, it's basically just a mini drying towel, like their PFM drying towel. I actually really like these for drying. After I go around and blow all the water after I wash a car, if I blow out all the cracks and stuff, I'll go around because it's a little more handy than a huge towel going around and what's something in my towel? Going around with your huge microfiber trying to get these little spots of water. So I really like these as drying towels too. But I'm gonna be using this to dry after I do my rinseless. So I'm gonna get you guys off the tripod and show you a quick walk around at the dust level that the car's on, and then we'll get into this rinseless wash.
All right, everybody, let's jump into this quick little walk around of my GSX. I can assure you this thing is dirty, although it still looks glossy. It does have a good layer of dust and dirt on it. This thing hasn't been wiped down in probably, shoot, almost 2 months. As you guys know, we have all them fires out here in California, and we actually got evacuated. So this thing sat, I had to park in my friend's driveway, and it sat out there overnight, just covered in ash when I got it the next morning. It is definitely filthy. And here, right down on the lower panel, as you can see right here, I don't know what this stuff is, but it's from all the way down the side of the car. Only on the lower portions, it kind of looks like some, maybe like condensation and ash. Maybe it's stuck to the side of the car. So it's definitely dirty, and it's too dirty for me to do my normal wipe down. That is why I consider it a rinseless wash. And what I said earlier about heavily soiled, I wouldn't consider this heavily soiled. It's just too soiled for me to do my normal wipe down. And this walk around is just showing you guys, you know, what I would consider too dirty for me to do a normal wipe down, and would rather do a rinseless wash because it's safer. It's much safer for the paint.
All right, everybody, I've got my plush edgeless towels in the bucket down here. Now, one thing I did was I took this old Griots spray bottle and I put anywhere from half an ounce to an ounce. I don't know, I eyeballed it, so it was probably about an ounce. And I filled it up with some distilled water, and this is gonna be my pre-soak. So normally when your car is heavily soiled, you wanna do some kind of pre-soak before you go in there with your towel and wipe it. My car's not that bad, but I'll show you guys what pre-soaking, you know, would look like if you were to do that. So I'm gonna show you guys me doing maybe this half of the hood and maybe this fender here. And then I'm not gonna show you guys me doing the whole car. That'd be kind of boring, but I'll show you guys me doing this section here, and then we'll see the half and half difference on the hood, the 50-50, whatever you wanna call it. And then I'll get into finishing this thing up, and then we'll come back after. So first thing I'm gonna do is give this a little shake. Now what I'm gonna do is pre-soak. I mean, you can make so much of this, you can be liberal with it, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray half the hood down like so. Now what this is designed to do is it's designed to encapsulate and lift away all that surface dirt. So when you come in and wipe, it lifts all that dirt away easily. And you can see the protection I got on here is already kind of fighting the rinseless wash solution, but that's all right. So I've got my towels down here. Now what you want to do is you want to wring these towels out just so they're not dripping. You don't want them dripping. So you want to wring them out so they're not dripping, but they're still nice and wet. Now I chose yellow. The reason why I chose yellow is when I look at the towel, I'm gonna be able to see where my dirt line is, so I don't go right back in and wipe with that dirt line. So that's another thing. Don't use a dark, you don't wanna use like a dark towel because you won't be able to see the dirt that you're picking up. So that's another tip. Try to use a yellow towel if you can. These are, like I said, 500 GSM edgeless plush towels. So now you got 8 sides. So if you start off on one side, you could flip to this side, boom, that's side 2. You flip it inside out, side 3, side 4, and then you flip the towel completely inside out to the other side, and you got another 4 sides. So let's go ahead and give this a wipe down and see what we got. And what you want to do is, as you're working down the paint, you want to slowly lift the towel up like so. And then you guys can see there, it's lifting up a little dirt. Nothing absolutely, you know, insane. So what I'll do is I'll go to a spot that's cleaner, like so. Wipe it down and slowly lift as I glide down the paint. And you can see that just like that. So that side here, little bit of dirt on it, but I can still fold it and I still have a clean side right here. So I can go ahead like so. No pressure at all. Wipe that down. Just like that. Then I will flip to the other side. Get this fender. Like so. See how this side, this section here is clean? What I'll do is fold that just like that. Get in here. Lift, 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 lift. Just like so, guys. And then I'll come in with my drying towel. And I'll go ahead and dry this off. Like so. Just like that, guys. Now, I'm gonna take this. I won't put this back in the bucket just yet. I'm just gonna hang it right over the side. Like so. Let me bring you guys in real quick and show you how easy that was. Just like that. We have nice, fresh, clean paint. You can see that line there. Now you can tell really how dusty it was. And that's all it takes, guys. That's all it takes as a rinseless wash. It's a lot safer to get in there with the rinseless wash when your car is heavily soiled versus trying to just wipe it down with a spray detailer when it's that dusty. That's when you can induce some more scratches. So it's that simple, guys. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of the car wiped down, and we're gonna come back, take a look at it, and then go into some final thoughts on this Griots Brilliant Finish Rinseless Wash. Whew, say that 10 times fast.
And here we are, guys. Got it all cleaned up with the Griots Brilliant Finish Rinseless Wash, and it just looks absolutely fantastic. I know I say that a lot, guys, but it does. It looks absolutely stellar, man. It looks so glossy. This is my first time using this stuff as a rinseless wash, and I am blown away at how easy it was for me to get around this car and clean it. I mean, it is so easy. Like, I can't even explain to you how easy it was. And the gloss and shine left over, like, I mean, you would think I just waxed this car with how glossy it is. No streaks. I mean, it performed very, very well, and I am very happy. I will probably honestly do rinseless washes instead of just wiping the car down with like a detailer, because it looks so good. Like, I cannot believe how glossy this thing looks with just a rinseless wash. This stuff is killer. It's still got slickness to it. It's got amazing shine. For a 20-year-old car, I think this thing looks pretty dang good. And also, this Brilliant Finish Rinseless Wash would be a perfect maintenance rinseless wash for a car that was coated. You got a ceramic coating on your car, it is safe. It's not going to hurt it. Fantastic product here, guys. Fantastic product. Now you can see here, this is why I like using a lighter colored towel. You can see I definitely pulled a lot of dirt off this thing. I mean, it's not, you know, oh my gosh, it's so filthy, but it was definitely dirty. And most of that came from the lower portion of the car, because those are going to be the dirtiest, most soiled parts.
All right, everybody. So, quick final thoughts on the Griots Brilliant Finish Rinseless Wash. As you guys can see, it did an absolute awesome job cleaning up the car. And like I said, this is my first time actually using it as a rinseless wash, and I am absolutely blown away. The gloss and slickness and glow that it has after just using this stuff is fantastic. It's so easy to use, and it's hot right now, guys. It was drying quicker than I'd imagined. It was hard to do a whole door. I kind of had to break it down to like half a door and then half a door. Even though I was pre-soaking, it's really hot here, guys. It's already almost 100 degrees, so you guys got to bear with me there. But it worked fantastic. I absolutely love it. It smells amazing. It worked really good on the glass too. Just using this as like a glass cleaner, or like you could use it as a clay lube or a detailer, you know what I mean? So it has more than one use, more than one use. It's not just a rinseless wash. God, if I could talk today, guys. So I definitely give this Griots 2 thumbs up for sure. I absolutely been loving this stuff, but like I said, I use it in my wash bucket. Now a lot of people, you have their designated clay lube, but it saves me time when I'm washing the car to use my clay towel with the soap of the car to clay and get that step faster. That way I don't have to dry the car off and use my clay lube, then clay, then dry it off. It just saves me time. So in order for me to feel more comfortable that I'm not gonna mar the paint, I'll add a few ounces of this in my wash bucket, and it works awesome, guys. It works awesome. So that's what I've been using it for. Now that I broke down and actually use it as a rinseless wash, it works fantastic. I highly recommend it. And like I said, if you're in a water shortage, a town that is water shortage, you can only, wash certain days of the week or something like that, or you're in like an apartment complex, you don't have a water hookup, all you need is a few gallons of water, a few ounces of this with a couple towels. I only used, as you guys saw, I only used 1.5 of those towels. My car is a tiny car, so just use that as an example. So if you've got like a bigger mid-size, a decent mid-size car, 4-door, like on my Honda Accord, I'd probably still be able to use 2 towels. If your car's heavily soiled, don't do a rinseless wash. You're gonna need to wash it. To me, this was the ideal condition for a rinseless wash. If you got caked on mud that's caked up on your fenders and stuff like that, I don't recommend doing a rinseless wash. I recommend washing the car. But let's see. The pre-soak is definitely important. If your car is heavily dusty, like my car is pretty dusty, but if it's heavily dusted, I would recommend pre-soaking it. I'll pre-soak it anyways. That's just peace of mind for me. It just makes me feel better knowing that something's on the paint already before I go in and touch it. So pre-soaking it with an ounce mixed in your bottle will definitely make you feel a little bit better about maybe not potentially scratching the paint. But it's a good step too, just to help loosen up the dirt and encapsulate it before you go in there and wipe it off. And as you can see, the dirt that I pulled up off the towel, like I said, that's why I like using yellow towels, or like a bright, like an orange, a highlighter orange or green. If you get those colors towels, you want a brighter color, that way you can see the dirt. Because if you're using one side and you do a white, but half that's still clean, you can see exactly where that dirt line is. You can get even more use out of that towel by folding to a little clean side, and then you can do a wipe there as well. So that works good too. So 2 thumbs up on the Griots Brilliant Finish Rinseless Wash. I highly recommend it. It smells amazing. The car is slick and glossy. I mean, this thing looks awesome. I'm blown away actually. And it's so easy. It is so easy. I got around this whole car in probably 10 to 12 minutes. It took me to wipe this whole car down. So easy. So I'll try not to ramble on a little bit, but I appreciate each and every one of you guys taking the time out of your day to watch my videos and support the channel. Really, it means a lot to me, guys. I appreciate it. If you like this type of video, product reviews, detailing, paint correction, polishing, coating, stuff like that, if you're into that kind of stuff, consider hitting the subscribe button for me and smashing that thumbs up. And click the little notification icon, the little bell. That way when I do upload future videos, whether it be a product review or detailing, stuff like that, you'll get notified when I upload those videos. So don't forget that notification bell. Once again, I want to say thank you, and I highly recommend you guys try this Griots Brilliant Finish Rinseless Wash. I hope you guys all out there have a fantastic day, night, evening, whatever it is where you're at right now watching. And I'm going to catch you guys all on the next video.